This open wide, which tarot keeps it PG, but always keep it a G. So let's get into this reading. Um, somebody is really delusional, and somebody is almost like a joke. Okay, because this is what's so very interesting. Um, a miracle is gonna occur for you. Okay, there is something about you being very successful in the future, um, and it's in regards to you kind of just keeping something solid in regards to this situation. Okay. Because I just genuinely feel like there is someone that has to deal with their own shadow work. And I think this is something that you identified and you realized. Okay. This is not a you problem. This is a them problem. Okay. I think you already know that somebody needs some very deep inner shadow work to occur. Um, so just know you broken yourself out of a negative timeline. Somebody feels like you are one of God's favorites or something. Let's get into this reading because it's already just giving me some effery that's just going on, and it's just oh goodness gracious. Okay, so to me, it really seems like there is just some very ignorant energy occurring that I don't like. Okay, I don't like it. Okay. There is this vibe that somebody wants to admit that your child is beyond protected. Somebody is admitting their faults, that they were trying to get you pregnant. Okay. Um somebody was trying to get you pregnant so they can like stress you out and almost like really make you go crazy. That's the vibes that it was giving. I don't know if you already have a child because it's saying your child is protected or this is a child you know. I feel like this is your child specifically. But somebody wanted to get you pregnant with another child or something. And they're just starting to realize that they weren't protecting you. Somebody is realizing like they're admitting like they were selfish in regards to a situation, and they just brought you a lot of trials or tried to bring a lot of trials towards you. Okay. Um, this is what's so interesting is like you're gonna get the last laugh on someone who feels like you were the best option that they have. You need to not coddle this person. Do not be nice to this person. Um, and somebody is gonna realize like you were their best option. There is something where somebody is bringing up some sort of mistake that they feel like you made. I don't know, you might have did something that wasn't the best. And somebody feels like regardless of the situation, you're not perfect, but you're worth it. I'm kind of getting cheating in regards to that viral moment. So it kind of gives me the vibe of like, I don't know if you were dealing with somebody. This could either be you had a viral moment where, I don't know, maybe you were with somebody else. You could have had a viral moment where you like showed people like you kind of want someone else or like you want a better relationship. I don't really know how this goes. You know, if you broke up with the person and you had posted a picture and was trying to get your niggas up, that's I mean, that's that's fair. You know what I'm saying? You're not in a relationship. Um, so this person was trying to get you pregnant purposely because of this, and it's something where they tried to like troll you in regards to something involving this, but you got the last laugh. It's like somebody basically tried to make you look like you had a flaw, right? Because with this 80%, it should be 100%. But it's something that happened where somebody feel like you did something that turned you into, made you from 100 to 80%. Now, this is what's so interesting is there's somebody that's like trying to copy you in regards to something you did with this. And there is somebody who feels like, you know what? you're not perfect, but you're worth it. And this person is trying to make you a proposition of like, hey, we can have sex. Somebody wants to have sex with you, and you're so disgusted in them. They want to have sex with you so they can hit it and quit it. Because this person didn't feel like they made you look crazy enough. They didn't feel this person didn't get the victory that they wanted. So they want to make you look like you a hoe. So I don't know if you cheated, because it's literally giving like you must have cheated or something. Like somebody was hurting you, not treating you right. I don't know if you broke up with them. I don't know how it goes, but somebody feels like you cheated regardless. You went to another person. I don't know, you had a viral moment. Like, I don't know, it's like maybe a really good moment or something. And there was just something where somebody was trying to troll you for this and make you look like an HOE, or make you look like you're a cheater, or you're not perfect or something. And it's not really sticking because you're not having sex with them after this. Like, you're genuinely disgusted by this person, because this whole reading is like somebody trying to manipulate you to make you look crazy. Literally. The person wanted to get you pregnant because you had a viral moment with a situation. And that upset them. And they wanted to, especially if you already have a child, they want to give you another child. Just so they can like boast that they have you in their possession. Because I don't know if I think somebody else wanted to have a child with you. So somebody wasn't having a child out of love. They were having a child out of like get back with a third party that you was dealing with. Or they were trying to have a child with you for this get back, and it didn't work. So due to them not being able to get that, they trolled you. And they felt like now you're their 80%, but you the best option they got, but they feel like you ain't perfect because you didn't let them get you pregnant. And then now there's a situation where somebody is like copying you, trying to do something that you did. And or I don't know, it's mysterious. Interestingly, somebody could be going through something similar. And I don't know, they just seem firsthand off of like they got a perspective from your perspective. I don't know, but there is somebody around you that is going through something very similar. It's eerily similar. It's kind of crazy. It's eerily similar to like how your sentiments would be about this situation that you was dealing with. It is very eerie, and I genuinely think it divinely is occurring. And this person knows it. So this person want to get back with you, but they feel like the only way that I can get back with you is if you let me humiliate you. And you're not allowing it. You're like, ew, ew, no. That's just how somebody feel. Because there is something, I'm telling you, there's something that's going on around this person where somebody is in a similar situation and that you was in. And it's like this person is starting to see the sentiments, like everything you could have been feeling. Like, if you never really expressed to this person, like you didn't want to have a child with them, somebody that they're dealing with who was going through something similar to you is expressing to them, like, I didn't, like a third party that they're dealing with. This could be a family member, this could be one of their friends, whatever the case may be. Somebody is around them going through a similar situation, and they like, I don't want to have a baby by this person. I don't like this person. They not a good person to have a kid with. Whoop-de-woo. They expressing all their little emotions to this person, and it's making this person think like, it's so eerie. It's almost like this person feels when they talking to this third party that's going through something similar to you. It genuinely feels like they feel this person is speaking your sentiments to them. I can't even explain it. They feel like if this the way that you was able to express yourself, this is what you would say. And this person is probably saying, I don't want to have this third party that this person is close with. It's like, I don't want to raise my child. They're going to be a horrible parent. They're going to put me through it. And I just do not, I would rather not go through that. Because it's very interesting. All of my readings that I've been doing lately keep talking about somebody getting an abortion. So I don't know if somebody like dodged a pregnancy or got an abortion and that's how they dodged it. But whatever this person is explaining and expressing with their sentiments, this your person that this reading is about, this person genuinely feel like this is what you was going through, and they feel every time that this person expressed to them these sentiments and these feelings, it could be their sister, it could be their cousin, whatever the case may be, they feel like they understand where you was coming from with them. But the thing that's interesting is like they understand like you didn't want to get pregnant just for this person and try to push this in another person's face. And they feel like, you know what, you're not perfect, but you worth it. But then you so disgusted with them and you don't want to deal with them no more, to the point you just like ill with them. You're so disgusted by them that you wouldn't even have sex with them. Because this person got a real I almost want to say, I normally say upside down thinking, like, but it's like a lopsided thinking. Like, it's like they think right. You know how like when you think of something lopsided, it's like slanted over. It's like it's like half of their brain is thinking right and then the other half don't even make sense. It's their own perception and ego of how they feel something should go. This person feel like you should have let them have a baby by you, so you can prove to them that you're really for them and you're not going to go back to a person or some sort of viral moment that you had. The whole time you don't even want to deal with this person no more because they trolled you through this situation. Even though you got the last laugh and you're not coddling this person, this is why they feel like you're not 100%, because you're not being nice to them when you kind of getting the last laugh back. And they upset about this and they really pissed. So this is why they feel like you're not perfect. In so many words, this person wants a doormat and you're not being a doormat for them. And it's just funny that they got a whole situation that eerily mimics you and what they was trying to put you through, and they see in your perspective, but they're still somebody is just like a slimy. I just get an energy. I literally got the shakes. I just get the energy of a bunch of slugs crawling all over me. They have a it's not even like spiders, it's like a very slimy energy. Like, I don't know if you guys know Young Thug, but the Atlanta guys, they say this phrase called slime, and it's basically like snaking somebody out. This person loves sliming you out. They love snaking you out. They love betraying you. They love to betray you, and it doesn't work though. And what's so sad is this person is actually admitting that your child, like, there is something where they feel like your child is protected or you protect your child, and you protected your child by not having another kid and probably be struggling, or not having another kid with a narcissist, because the only thing they wanted to be with you, they didn't really care about a child you guys have. They just genuinely cared about being in a relationship so they could split half of the bills, and also they can go on cute expensive trips. It was nothing that deep. And that's sad to say, somebody you had a child with, but this is all they looked at is, hey, it's just a convenient relationship. We get to split half of the bills. They looked at this as like, this is a business trip. This is like not a business trip, but a business deal. Maybe they could have went on a business trip, or somebody is going on a business trip, but that's how they feel. And because they wanted to keep this convenience, because they wanted to split bills or however it go, or maybe you were taking care of the bills, this person was like, I will throw a child in the loop of this situation just to sustain this, to sustain these expensive trips, this demure and all this other stuff. So they're like, I'm gonna just throw a child in there so I can continue this. And then when you had some sort of viral moment, book a reading to get more information. You had some sort of viral moment that made them want to get you pregnant again, to truly solidify it. So they were having children with you, not out of love, but to solidify a spot for business. This is just insane, but literally, somebody had a child with you for business. It was strictly business. They strictly wanted the convenience of you. They wanted just convenience. They felt like a child was a convenience. Sad to say. and it was cheaper to keep you. That's literally how somebody felt. But you are going to, let me tell you something. The beneficial thing about this is start saving. Start saving because something is about to occur for you. Stop turning a blind eye to something that needs to be addressed. If you knew what they felt for you, you honestly wouldn't believe it. New energy, knowing your enemy's secrets and using it against them. Old age fame. The beneficial thing is that you need to save up because some new energy is coming in, and this new energy is going to help you to crush your enemies whole. Do you hear me? You need to start saving because whatever you're about to be guided to, it is really giving a vibe that this new energy is coming in to give you some sort of fame. And this is like this is iconic fame. This is like Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, who else is iconic? Tina Turner. This is that type of fame. Like this is type of fame you can be a person that's real standoffish, not really welcoming and so forth, and you would still be famous. So you need to save up immediately because this person looks at you as, they look at you as just, I ain't gonna lie, they look at, I'm not saying trash. Some want me to say trash, but they look at you as just like, you just there. You just somebody I can have. But I'm telling you, it's because of your spirituality. They don't like that they can't control you because you got some spiritual stuff that's going on that lets you know what's your next move you need to make. And then also, I genuinely feel like this person felt you was a challenge. You knew their games. You knew what they was on. Even with this situation, they want to have sex with you so they can get some sort of control over you. You don't even want to deal with them. Like, you look at them as like, yuck. Start saving. The beneficial thing is somebody settled for less because they were too focused on you knowing the BS that they was on, the negativity that they was on with you. You need to start saving because there is somebody that wants to come in to help you to crush your enemies. You know this person, all this person's secrets, how they did you, how they tried to use a kid against you, to not even use a kid against you, but how they tried to stick you with a kid to keep something going business-wise, keep some sort of money flowing or some sort of convenience. Somebody new energy is finna come in for you. This could be a person, place, or thing, but just know you need to start saving. And when you get whatever this is, do not turn a blind eye to this situation because it needs to be addressed. It's time for you to have a talk, okay? Because there's about to be some changes that's going to occur when whatever this new energy coming in, and you gonna have to sit this person down and let them know there's gonna be some big changes. I don't know if this is a person. I don't know what's going to occur. But you're going to have to let them know it's going to be some big changes. And all this stuff that they used to do, they are not going to be able to do it no more. So you need to address this. And I think that you are. Wait, something is missing on this, though. You're not going to have sex with this person too fast. Adventure is fun. Okay, so the beneficial thing is whoever this new energy that's coming in, you got to address and set boundaries automatically. The moment this new energy come in, you got to automatically set boundaries. And you cannot have sex with this person too fast. And it seems like you are. You're going to focus on having fun. You aren't. You're going to focus on having fun. But the beneficial thing is you finna start saving. It's basically saying you need to It's basically saying like get your money up and don't have sex with somebody too fast, and something is gonna work out. You're gonna be having a lot of fun. A lot of fun with whoever this person is. And then what's so funny, in the midst of you having this fun, you gonna be knowing your enemy's secrets and using it against them and becoming an icon. That's what's so crazy. So basically this reading, when you wrap it up, it's just saying that and I'm not gonna lie, you gonna be real protective of your child. I'm not gonna lie to you. But this the thing, this the thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely feel like just be opposite. Something is very significant about you constantly attracting situationships. And I think there's something very significant about this finna be the end. There's finna be the end of you dealing with situationships. So I don't know what that mean because, you know, like how the fuck that's gonna be the end? What that mean? What does that mean? But it's saying that it's gonna be the end. You're not gonna have situationships no more. That's literally what this whole reading is about. Like this, somebody was your last situationship, because this is just giving a sexual relationship. Somebody just use you and not use you, but it's just like it's a convenience. Like this is gonna be your last convenient relationship or situationship, because this is giving situationship vibe. Even if somebody want to have a kid with you, it was really giving situationship, because their whole purpose was to keep something going. Yeah, so this reading is just basically saying that this is you literally, the era of situationships is over for you. I kind of want to pull some more cards though. I'm not gonna lie. You're not even someone's enemy, and they honestly felt you work. Got triggered and settled for less, a mess. Oh my God, look, we got it twice. Selling for less because you were a challenge. Got triggered and settled for less, a mess. This person was the one that created the big mess. Hold on. You were my first. Oh my God. Somebody is realizing they were stupid for messing you over. And all the death spells they were sending to you, trying to discredit you with some more stuff. Uh you actually transmuted it. And you was the first person to transmute their negativity that they send to people. Demons, death spells, and all type of stuff to throw them off their course. And then what's so funny, somebody realizes in the midst of everything that they did to you, you weren't even their enemy. That's what's so crazy. You was not even their enemy. And this might be an ex that's stalking you. What is going on? What is going on? Do you have like two dudes? Someone feel like you made them way too long. They want to hit it and quit it. Boo tomatoes. Slandering your body to make you feel bad. Hitting it and quit it vibes. Yuck. What is going on? So you got like two options, two people that you were dealing with. I knew I wasn't tripping. You got two options. Both of these options just want to have sex with you. And they just want to hit it and quit it because they feel both of these, you got two options that you are not even, you don't even want to deal with no more. And they've been waiting on you to deal with one of them or both of them. And they feel like you made them way too long, so they just want to hit it and quit it. and you just not even going with it. You finna go to somebody new. But it's saying this new person, you gonna have to set the tone. You gonna have to put some boundaries that you don't want to have sex with them off the rip. I'm not saying like you a person just have sex quick, but you know, you might be one of them people that like, hey, we might as well get out the way. I don't think you're gonna be doing it no more. So you got an ex. You got like two exes that just feels like you transmuted their negativity. You dodged the bullet with a person who's trying to give you another baby or something like that. You didn't want them. Some eerie situation is occurring to give them sentiments about how you felt in regards to a situation. You still don't want them after they didn't realize, like, after they didn't understood your side of the story, you still don't want them because you discussed it with them. Then you got this other person who they thought you was the enemy and they settle for less too. They got you trigger a lot of people to just go to something just lesser. Okay. And they got triggered, settle for less, and they don't even like the person they with. They see you overcame something with them that they was trying to do to you when they thought you was the enemy. And they feel like you they first. Is this about somebody being broke? Because I'm hearing coins. I'm literally hearing coins falling. Is this like about money? Is somebody just doing a lot of money spells on you or something? Or value spells or something? Why the fuck am I hearing Value City? What's going on? Yeah, so oh my God. Someone almost broke another down. Extreme depression. Stop feeling guilty for saying no. Oh my God. Leave them or this girl. You need to leave both. Truth be told, I don't even have to tell you because it's really showing that you're not dealing with both of these options. It's just I'm the messenger that's letting you know these options ain't shit. If you ever thought about spending about even have a little inkling, do not do it. Do not do it. Both of these options are in their ego because they feel like you didn't come to them at the time when they was missing you. And now they want to hit it and quit it out of their ego to be like, oh, I don't want you no more. You're not going to let that happen. You're not going to have sex with none of them or even give them this victory. So they upset and they trying to do everything to get back at you. This second option, realizing you ain't even a damn enemy. And even in the midst of them trying to do something to you, you still overcame it. This other option, they realize you dodged a bullet by getting pregnant with them because they was just on some flaw stuff. And come to find out, you not coddling them. You got the last laugh. And on top of that, somebody is eerily going through something that you went through, that they put you through, that you might not, you probably didn't express your sentiments on. And it's like this person is expressing everything and they're realizing like, dang, they put you through so much. But they trying to still slander you and you just like, ew, yuck. And this first option, they doing this because you just don't want them. You disgusted in them, like literally. This second option, they doing what they doing because they feel like they thought you, this is what's so crazy. This second option thought that you was with the first person's plan to get you pregnant and throw it up in their face and be like, aha, we had a baby on your ass. Or the second, the other, oh my God, girl, Lord. Okay. So look, the first person, look, this second person, they felt you was with the first person's plan to get you pregnant and to rub it in this second person's face. So this is why they thought you was the enemy. But come to find out, they realized that it's the total opposite. But they didn't realize it too late. And in the midst of them realizing this, you didn't already transmuted something and you became the first person to not go into an extreme deep depression like they thought. And it's something with finances. And also, you don't want to have sex with them or you don't want to deal with them, and a friend group has been positively elevating you, okay, to stay away from this person. All right, you might got good girlfriends for real. All right, but it's just the vibe, like both of these people, you not having sex with none of these people. You sick of the first person that tried to devise a plan to have a kid to rub it in somebody's face. You don't have a kid to rub some in somebody's face. You have a kid out of love. Okay? Then on top of that, because anytime people start doing stuff to rub something in somebody's face, it never work out. It never work out. I've always noticed that. Do it out of love. If you ain't doing it out of love, don't do it at all. Because it's not gonna work. So this is just some effery if I ever seen it. This right here, it got my head spinning. It's like you basically got two options and trying to fight to see who gonna get you, and they just doing it all the wrong way. They all over the place. You're not over the place. These two options is all over the fucking place. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are all over the fucking place, and they look a mess. You know how Johnson say, "You bitch, you look a mess." This is literally how this is the energy you're giving them. Like they look a fucking mess. The beneficial thing is you finna be on to something new. I ain't gonna lie though. I will not lie. Look, my babies, I do love y'all, but I ain't gonna lie. You know, y'all keep them. You whoever I'm reading for, my baby, you keep my babies. I love y'all down, my soul trial. But y'all keep them rotating because I'm not gonna lie. This reading is it's like you moving on, moving on, moving on, moving. You ain't you. It's like a vibe of like, look, you is Miss Life Goes On real bad. Okay, you is Mrs. Life Goes On, and you do not do U-turns. You don't go backwards. You move forward, and you finna the whole time you got new energy popping up. But it's just saying the era of situationships is over because I think both of these people was a situationship, but one of these people you might have had a real intense situationship that created a baby. Okay. Unfortunately, sometimes it happens. So this reading just saying in so many words, in so many words, the era of situationships is over. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you never miss the BB from your girl. Twitter, TikTok, everything's on the Open Wild Witch. Instagram is at Open Wild Witch. Email is at openwildwitch@yahoo.com. Until next time, bye-bye.